The top 10 reasons why you should consider to be selling on Etsy. We'll start with number 1. Etsy has thousands of products and you can sell 3 different things on it, including vintage. Let's post this in vintage and you will see how many vintage items are available. Over 11 million products. Next thing, and second reason why you should consider selling on Etsy, is handmade products. Handmade, the category itself has 4 million products. Third reason why you should consider is digital print or digital download. This has 1 million products. Altogether, all those 3 different reasons make it worthwhile for you to consider selling on Etsy. Let's explore each one of those and why you should actually go ahead and start selling products on Etsy. First of all is the digital print one. With digital print, you only need to create the actual print only once. After you create this once, somebody can go and buy it from you. With digital print itself, it's actually very easy for you to make the product. After you make the product, the next thing you have to do is just post up a listing on Etsy. Then, if somebody decides to buy it, they're going to be buying the digital print and you're going to get paid for it every single time somebody downloads it. The great thing about digital print is that it is instant download. You don't have to do anything. It is passive income for you. Once you create the shop, it is self-sustaining kind of a business, which makes the number 1 reason to get started on Etsy with selling digital items. It is a very valuable and a great reason for you to get started. This specific shop made 186 sales, and all of them are passive income sales. This is just one example out of many examples of things that you can do to sell on Etsy. Let's go to number 2, vintage products. With vintage products, you can go and make money selling all kinds of vintage items online. All you have to do is to go on garage sales and find bargains and deals and post them up for sale. When you do so, you might find amazing things that are worth exponential amount of money, such as this product right here selling for $89. How much money can you make selling vintage products? Well, this specific shop made exactly that, 663 sales, a lot of it at full price. Here are examples of some products this person actually sold, and he made a pretty good cash selling it. So vintage products are selling very well and are making good money. For example, this digital clock right here. This one got sold out. Press on see details and give you a little bit more details about it. So vintage items is the second reason why you should start selling on Etsy. Third reason is going to be handmade products. Handmade is probably one of the reasons that Etsy actually got started. A lot of people wanted to sell and make handmade products and list it in a marketplace that is different. And Etsy is one of those. So you can sell any of your handmade creations right on Etsy and start making money today. What kind of things can you sell on Etsy? Well, take a look at those beautiful gloves right here that are handmade. Those are selling for $12. You can sell a lot of different products on Etsy that are handmade, entertainment, toys, and so on. As long as the item is handmade or you give it some handmade touch to it, it could be listed on Etsy and you can make money. How much money can you make selling handmade? Well, this specific person is doing exactly that. He's selling handmade customized decor and he has 22,000 sales, which means he's doing this full time. He is making things out of a wooden thing, posting it up, posts some quotes in here, very nice decorations, puts it for sale, people are buying it, and he keeps on creating what he loves and getting paid with it. Number 4, a reason why you should be selling on Etsy, and it has to do with the shop itself. The shop itself is unique and different. Every single Etsy shop has characteristics to it. It has the shop owner, the story about how they started their shop. It is individualized and it is totally different than the selling experience on eBay or Amazon. Well, everybody is buying. I bought this item on Amazon. I bought this item on eBay. On Etsy, most people are going to say they are going to be buying it from a specific shop and its name, just because of the way it feels so much more personal and different over here on Etsy. So when you go to a shop and you find things that you like in it, you can easily buy it. The ease of you going to buy something on Etsy makes this buyer experience so much easier. This brings us to number 5 reason why you should be selling on Etsy. It is when you get started selling on Etsy, you get something amazing in it. Let's go into Google and I'll show you. Etsy has this thing that has Etsy free listings. When you get started on Etsy, you can get 40 listings all for free. With those 40 listings, every time you start a new shop, you can go and get those 40 listings. So I'm going to give you these 40 listings to get started on Etsy. The great thing about getting started with those 40 free listings is the following. Those specific listings could be used for 4 months. So you get 4 months for free to try out Etsy. This is better than anywhere else out there. And if you make some money in the process, this is great because now you can go and explore what it's like to sell on Etsy. If you don't actually make any money within those 4 months, you can start a different shop using the same code and you get another 40 listings for free as well. You can start as many shops as you actually like. I don't think there is actually a limit to the amount of shops that you can actually go and create. I have 4 of them. Which brings me to reason number 6, the profit margin potential for you selling on Etsy. Let's go and show you one of my shops and how much I made in it. So you can figure out how much money potentially you can make if you start selling on Etsy. When you go to the stats, you will see one of my most profitable shops and how much money I was able to make so far on it, which was $6,879. This is just one shop. Let me get to the next shop and show you how much I made in that one. And in this specific shop, let's go into the amount of money I'm making just to show you. And in the stats right here, 6,290. A lot of those money that I make on it is coming directly from the Etsy search engine SEO itself, which is internal. Not a lot is coming from my social media marketing. In fact, the majority of it is SEO. And look at this. This just shows you how fast you can start making money on Etsy, which is the 7th reason why you should start selling on it. In the first year that I started with this specific shop, I made $2,258. Second year, I doubled it to $4,031. This just shows you that you can right away start making money on Etsy. It's not going to take you too long to make cash on it. Let's go to number 8 reason why you should start selling on Etsy. The 8th reason why you should start selling on Etsy is just how easy and beautiful the whole Etsy experience is like. It has things for sale, and to top it off, it tries to make it easier for you to get to the top of the page. What I mean by this, you can easily promote your stuff and get paid using Etsy itself. The way you go about and do this, you place an ad inside Etsy and it's gonna go and post stuff for sale all the way at the top of the page. It doesn't cost much for you to place ads on Etsy, but it's gonna guarantee that you're gonna be making money right away because it's gonna place it at the top of each of the 4 pages on it. So let's go to the second page. Also, an ad is placed at all the way at the top of the screen. And so on. Every single one of those pages, we have the same exact issue going on here, which is a good thing. By placing an ad, you're more likely to get all the way at the top of the search engine and get sales right away on Etsy itself. And this is just for vintage category. Handmade has the same exact thing going on for it as well. So this makes it easy for you to place ads and to get sales right away on Etsy. Number 9 reason why you should start selling on Etsy is the easy way for you to get actually listing the product up. It's not too complicated. You don't need to learn much to go about and post things for sale. In fact, once you go and add the products to the shop itself, all you have to do is take a few pictures, write the title, select the category, post the description, post a few tags, keywords and material, price, quantity, and so on, and press on publish, and then that's it, you're done. You don't have to do much after that, because every single time you post a product up, more likely that somebody's gonna notice the product and you're gonna get sales. And the best thing and last reason why you should start selling on Etsy is just the traffic. When you create your shop, Etsy brings the traffic to you. You don't have to do much to get the traffic coming to you. And here it is. My shop right here is getting 16,000 views, and I'm not driving any of this traffic whatsoever to this shop. It is all coming directly to me using Etsy SEO. So this is the 10 reasons why you should start selling on Etsy. And I do think you should consider getting on it right now. It's not too late yet to jump on board and start making money, making products, finding vintage items, or selling your digital print creations and making money with it on Etsy.